Greetings to you all. My name is Wahito Ashira, the legal officer at Ubrica. I wrote this paper on Ubricoin as a utility token, but I did not work alone. I worked with Ms. Dr. Masharia Warenge too. And today I will discuss Ubricoin as a utility token. This presentation will entail 5 parts. Part 1 will be, I will talk about the introduction, where I will discuss on the scope. In part 2 will be the background information of Ubrica and Ubricoin. In part 3, I will show you the legal perspective of tokens, where I will discuss the different types of tokens, utility tokens and security tokens. In part 4, I will look at the legal application in the light of the Howey Test in relation to utility tokens and what it says about utility tokens and security tokens. Then in conclusion, I'll look into Ubricoin as a utility token. Introduction. In the scope, we are going to look at the intersection among 3 critical fields of knowledge to create a 4th one. The critical fields I'm talking about are law, business and money, and blockchain. Inception. In the inception, we can say that cryptocurrency has been around since 2008, when Satoshi Nakamoto published his paper, A Peer-to-Peer Electronic Cash System in 2008. In that paper, Satoshi described a peer-to-peer cash transfer that would not go through a financial institution. Nakamoto named his blockchain Bitcoin. He built an application on this blockchain known as Bitcoin with a small b. The Bitcoin protocol was technologically limited. It could accommodate only one application, that is Bitcoin itself. Next, we look at Vitalik Buterin, who wrote a paper on a generation smart contract and decentralized application platform, that is in 2012. Vitalik and his small team of developers created Ethereum as a platform that could accommodate a limited number of decentralized applications. On Ethereum, he could build tokens such as subcurrencies, individual tokens, and reward systems. Subcurrencies represent assets such as US dollars, gold, company stocks. Individual tokens represent smart property, secure and forgeable coupons, and finally, the reward systems are token systems with no ties to conventional value at all. They use these points for incentivization systems. We look at the absent legal framework in this blockchain technology. Most developments on blockchain have been created in new territories that are not covered by the present-day legal framework. Yet, we need laws and regulations to maintain order in the society. We need to find out where they intersect and where they find common ground. The big question being asked is, what will the future regulatory environment for business on the blockchain look like? Decentralized applications proposed on the blockchain are based on smart contract, which in itself is a legal document. Such smart contracts are meant for business transactions. This begs the question, where is the relationship between blockchain, business, and law? I'll use a case example of Ubrica. Ubrica stands for Ustawi Biomedical Research Innovation and Industrial Centers of Africa. It is a life science and health production organization with a vision to become the leading organization in building high-quality life science and health production capability in Africa. Our mission is to organize investments in high-quality human resources and technologies for developing world-class life science and health production in Africa. Our purpose is to invest in places for building clinics and hospitals for manufacture of medicine, medical devices, and medical and health supplies in Africa. In order to achieve our mission and purpose, we have created Ubricoin. Ubricoin is an ERC20 token built on Ethereum protocol. It is a peer-to-peer utility token that will give incentives to anyone in the world to facilitate global health. It will be used to create platforms to support life science and research development, generic drugs manufacturing, and health services delivery. We created 10 billion Ubricoins, which are referred to as UBNs. UBN refers to one Ubricoin. The smallest unit of UBN is a Brevis. As an ERC20 token, a UBN is configured to be used globally by all individuals. A UBN derives its value from the exchange with Ether. We intend to sell 10 billion UBNs on Ethereum blockchain. The UBN will comply with the ERC20 standard and it will be transferable on Ethereum platform. A UBN is a utility token that represents future access to Ubrica ecosystem. Ubricoin is not designed as an investment token. Now to the legal perspective. Let's talk about tokens. There are various ways to define tokens under the cryptocurrency space. However, for the purposes of this paper, I will use two definitions. One is digital assets. One where these are tokens that are built under another cryptocurrencies platform such as Ethereum. And a token can also be used to mean tokens that have specified functions under specific systems, such as access to particular ecosystem. Now we look at utility tokens. These are also known as user tokens or app coins. They represent future access to an organization's product or ecosystem. They are not designed as investment instruments, meaning people should not expect any profits from buying the token. There are two types of utility tokens. There are digital coupons and tokens that provide users with access to its decentralized forum. Now to security tokens. Security tokens are cryptocurrency tokens that derive their value from a third-party tradable asset, thereby making it subject to federal security regulations. The legal application. This is in the light of the Howey Test. I want to address this matter in the light of the Howey Test, discuss its origin, and explain how it is being used by the United States Securities and Exchange Commission to differentiate a utility token from a security token. I will also show how Mr. Hinman, the Director Division of Corporate Finance at the SEC, interprets the Howey Test for tokens. So the Howey Test, it was created from the SEC versus W.J. Howey Company in 1946. Howey determines whether the value of a transaction represents an investment contract if a person invests his money in a common enterprise and is led to expect profits solely from the efforts of the promoter or a third party. It asks whether the value of a transaction for one of its participants is dependent upon another's work. So, the division seeks to ensure that investors are provided with material information in order to make informed investment decisions, provides interpretive assistance to companies with respect to the SEC rules, and makes recommendations to the Commission regarding new and existing rules. Mr. Hinman recently made remarks at the Yahoo Finance All Market Summit's Crypto. Some of the things he said were not digital asset offered as a security would not later change to a utility or anything other than a security. Promoters sell tokens or coins instead of shares in order to raise money to develop networks in which digital assets will operate. Tokens often look like securities, where the promoters choose to package the investment as a coin or token offering. Some promoters believe that labeling might remove the transaction from securities laws. How is Ubricoin a utility token? We should now look at that. Ubricoin will be used to support the 4 global health projects. These include Sokojanja, Ubrica Retail Clinic Centers, University Science and Technology Parks, and the Biomedical Industrial City. In Sokojanja, we explain that a utility token is how we use it, how we create a service to earn points, and the new use for the token. In Sokojanja, we shall use Ubricoin to build Sokojanja 2.0, which is a decentralized peer-to-peer e-commerce platform. The mining of Ubricoin will involve proof of excellence. People will earn coins on Sokojanja by shopping on Sokojanja, the quality of service and products that they offer. The coin received can be used to shop again on Sokojanja or exchange coins into fiat currency. In the Ubrica retail clinical centers, the initial use is to build URCCs and to create pool smart contracts that can be used across the platform. People can use pool smart contracts to access healthcare in the clinical centers. People earn coins when they access the clinic, when they eat a good diet, when they do exercise, when they practice preventive health measures, and finally when they get a regular checkup. Points earned can later be used for shopping on Sokojanja and more medical devices or services, and they can convert them into fiat currency. Mining is by good behavior. So now we look at the science and technology parks. The initial use is to develop the real estate of the science and technology parks and implementing the framework for the science and technology parks. In the service, people will earn points by engaging in original research projects, publishing the work in peer review, and translating their research into product and commercialization of the product. New use, people can redeem them for fiat currency and use them for shopping for more services and for more services too. Now we look at the Biomedical Industrial City. Here we'll use the coin will help to build and The coin will be helped to build and develop Ubrica Biomedical City to complete our system. People will access services such as healthcare, hospitality, and tourism. The goal is to improve the life of animals, humans, and the environment. Economic development is the fourth element. Economic development is by far the greatest cause of improvement in health. In conclusion, our organization, Ubrica, issues tokens for development of its projects, and it allows the token holders to buy different Ubrica products or services in future. As a utility token, Ubricoin does not translate into ownership of Ubrica, and a Ubricoin does not translate into shareholding on Ubrica. Thank you.